Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. It feels kind of weird to be able to sit here and curate this introduction video for everybody. I'm not sure how to act or what to say or how to be a YouTuber, so I suppose I'll learn that along the way. But I just wanted to introduce myself and allow everybody to get to know me here in the very beginning. So, my name is Madison. I'm originally from Colorado, a tiny town in Colorado. I had a graduating class of 21 and 84 people in my entire high school. So I knew my whole class, the whole high school, their cousins, their grandparents, their dogs, how many dogs they've had, all those kinds of things, which is kind of crazy to think. But I grew up in a really small community out in Colorado, and it really made me who I am today, I guess you could say. Being a part of something so integral, I guess. I was well known in a sense throughout the community just because it was so small, which is kind of odd, but yeah, it was really cool. It was very interesting. It's a very unique perspective. I went from going to a hometown of like 300 people to a university that has like 20,000 students, and it's weird to be like one in several thousand. So that was kind of a bit of a culture shock in itself, but I'm super glad that it happened. I mean, there's nothing I wouldn't change about it. I'm also married. I have been married for almost 6 months. I'll be married 6 months, October 27th. If you're seeing this in the future, I'll be married for more than 6 months by then. But I married my best friend. Everybody says that, but my husband's definitely the best. His name is Mikhail. My husband used to be a bodybuilder before, but now he works a lot and we're both going to school, so neither of us have time to go to the gym anymore, which is kind of sad. But my husband's buff and adorable and really sweet, and he's absolutely amazing. We met almost 2.5 years ago, so that's also kind of crazy. We met right after high school graduation, and then I moved out here and he followed me up here, and that's just kind of how it's been for the both of us. And I'm super grateful because there's definitely nothing I would change about that. But we don't have any children, at least not right now, thank goodness. That would be kind of crazy to have a kid and try and go to school at the same time and balance a work schedule and all that other kind of stuff. So we look forward to it, but not right now. I am currently an English major. I will graduate in April of 2020 with my bachelor's degree. I did my bachelor's degree in 3 years, which is also kind of crazy. I've basically been going to school year-round the whole time. I just kind of wanted to get in and get out. I just wanted to accomplish my goals really quickly so that I could be able to write a book as soon as I graduated. So that's kind of what I've been doing for the past few years, which has been really fun. I have been loving the university life and being a part of something so big. The English department is rather small, so it's not easy to get lost. I've had a lot of the same professors, and it's been nice to be able to get to know them and for them to get to know me, so that when I do graduate and hopefully go on to my master's program, they'll be able to do something for me, which is really cool, and be able to write, letters of recommendation and know how I did in their classes and things like that. So that's a really cool aspect of BYUI that I really like. I guess I should say that I'm a part of Brigham Young University, Idaho. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's commonly known as Mormonism, but I don't really prefer that term. I'm a part of a church that I really like, and it's good. I like it. That's kind of it. That I guess is kind of odd in itself, but if you have any questions, I'm always happy to answer any of those. I've been a member since I was born, so I've kind of grown up in it, and it's just become a huge part of my life. It's definitely been a culture shock to be a part of the Mormon Belt here in Idaho and down in Utah and a little bit of Arizona. So that was kind of different to move from being the only member in my whole high school to being one of several thousand members of the church, which is also really good for me. It's been really nice. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I guess I would just want to introduce this channel a little bit. I plan to do like some fashion things that I've done, such as like Stitch Fix or Shein or TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx. I find all my good finds there, all my really inexpensive good finds there. I also kind of want to dabble in some makeup a little bit. That's also what I've been thinking about. I really like Morphe, and I just ordered some ColourPop recently. None of this is sponsored, but I definitely want to show people some things that I really enjoyed and maybe give people ideas on things that they could purchase or things that they could try out and see if they like. Since I'm buying all of this with my own money, it's like easier for people to be like, oh, that's really cool, like that's awesome. You know, it's not an opinion, it's not like based off of facts or anything. It's just what I think of the company and the products that I receive and how anybody else could want to take those kinds of things, which is really cool. So I hope that for those watching, they'll be able to see things that they like and want, and then try them out for themselves, which would be a really cool thing. And I would love to be a part of that, and I would love to showcase that for other people. And I can't wait to grow this channel and see where it goes and see where I go with it and see how it takes off and see other tiny channels that might come from it, from myself, and all of the other ideas that I can come up with through this. So I hope that everybody can like my channel and enjoy the things that I'm able to give to them, so that they can make opinions for themselves based on things that I'm showing them. But I hope that it goes well, and I really appreciate everybody who watches and everybody who supports and everybody who helps me live my dream. If you ever want to know anything else, like if you want something from like my English major, if you would want me to talk about things that I've learned or how to learn certain things, I'm always happy to do that. Or if you have any suggestions, I am definitely willing to take suggestions. But thanks for coming and watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully this does well. I'm excited. I'm really excited to share my stories and share my thoughts and be able to give it to the community. I hope it goes well. Anyway, thanks guys for coming, and I will see you in my next video.